So, this is my take on a satchel. I haven't seen one like this, like an on-the-go person to just grab it and, not have to carry a whole diaper bag or a backpack. Just flip it open, throw your keys, your cell phone. There's a debit card holder here or credit card or whatever you want. Anyway, I'll take the camera around and give you a good look exactly what went into it. This is just a quick walkthrough of the satchel. This little guy right here was the entire reason that I wanted to do this, was the inspiration for the entire project. And then it just kind of went from there. The person I made this for wanted their initial in the middle there. They wanted the D a little bigger and then 2 dots. The frame around here is double leather throughout here, and then also right in here. And you can look inside. I don't know if you can see it well. There's a little place for your thumb to go ahead and grab your debit card. Right, so this comes down, closes, and then you just latch it, just like that. I didn't do anything real crazy with the straps. Just she wanted very simple, so I just put 2 little runners, doubled up 2 pieces of leather I had here, and then made it so that this piece could actually slide along here, depending on where your comfort level was with this thing. The underside is just a piece of suede. The reason I used it is I wanted to make sure it wouldn't slide off your shoulder very easy. So anyways, that's there. And then this, like I said, she wanted it fairly simple. So that's what I came up with. There it is. Well, now you've seen the satchel. Let's go ahead and see exactly what went into it. Just a rough sketch. It's kind of what I usually work off of. I don't normally go off of any plans or anything like that. But I just want to show you don't need to make a wood form to make something kind of cool. And full disclosure, I was waiting for the microphone and the tripod. I've already done most of that work anyways. I've already formed the main part of this. So go for it for a second, and hopefully it'll just, it'll make sense to you. So we're just gonna lay this on here. We're going to cut a little bit outside this just to make sure that we have enough room for stitching and any sort of decorative stuff we would like to do it.
So here we're going to go just same thing. Same thing over here. And then turn it again. Give a little square there. And then we're going to have an angle here, so we'll go ahead and just match these lines up. Okay.
So that's a little better. Now I'm just going to fold up on these lines. And this isn't the actual direction these are going to go, but I just want to give them a fold where I can actually see the line right now. Alright, now when we flip it over, we're going to reverse bend the outside lines because they're the ones that need to actually be laying flat. Like let's say if you put this in, and put that there just to raise this front up. Okay, and then I'll actually take these 2, and I really like to use these guys. They work freaking really awesome. I'll just take these and I'll push them up to the edge. This is just to show you how I already did this one, and this is going to be for the actual satchel clasp that sits right here. So I want to make sure that I have something, strong for it to go against. So what I'm doing is I'm going to just roughly sketch out a design on the front. I don't know if you can tell, it's just got like a little bit of marking on there. So a good way to transfer this, I mean, if you've got trace paper, that'll work great too. I didn't have any at the time, so what I did was just tape, and tape works pretty good. I learned this like from Jimmy DiResta. Just go ahead and go along it. Just tape over your tape. Piece of leather, cut out this design, and it'll be pretty close. Now, this piece goes in here like so. All right. Now I made it a little bit long. on the edges because I want this to fold up onto the ends of here. All right, I want it to fold up right there, just like that. All right. Okay. And then also, I put a mark on it, you know, just to score it. The score mark is actually so that I know where to scratch the leather, so that when I do my glue up, I'll know that I have a nice, good surface to glue to. So that the back of this, the rough leather, will actually glue to this really well. So this is gonna fold over the top, okay? Now, let me show you something here. I have a score mark, I don't know, it comes all the way around. This is also to strengthen up the front here and also allow for a clasp to go here. One more thing is the person I'm doing this for wants their initials in here. Now this is going to be the template for that. The strap actually is in a lot of different pieces and probably looks kind of strange to most people. This piece is going to slide on this piece here. All right, it's going to move probably 2 to 3 inches in each direction. It'll be like super thick. It's going to be across the shoulder strap. Now we're going to rough up the edge of this leather here and we'll have a good surface to glue to each other. So we'll just scratch it up. So I forgot to turn the camera on. I got the latch on. You can see it real well here or not, but I still got to stitch it, but I got it glued on. So this will slide up and over, and then it'll come down together like that. And right now I got the glue set up here, and this glue is almost dry. This is going to be the initials, and then everything gets done, then you'll be able to see the contrast. So I put the initials on. I haven't done too much more than that. I think you've already seen the clasp that we've got on there. Now I want to, I still haven't done the stitching around the outside edge here. And then I need to just make sure that this forms correctly. So I do need to get this stitched right now and then go ahead and cut this off so I'll know exactly where my border is going to be. Well, I just finished the stitching. Everything is pretty much done. The edges were also sanded just a little bit. I want to burnish those later with a little bit of water. And so yeah, didn't want to put you through all of that as far as having to watch all the stitching because it took a couple hours for sure. Now I'm going to probably hit it with neat's foot oil. I might have to hit these two pieces of strap with a little bit of stain to just kind of give them a similar color to this, and then we'll do probably a sheen on the outside of that and follow along. We'll see what happens. The inside looks like that. Echo flow, and we'll see how this works. Now this is what it looks like before. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that real well, but anyway, here's kind of what it's looking like. Alright, here. So let's go ahead and that's not good. So here is the satchel. This is how it fits on your shoulder. So basically we're gonna come down here and then show you the actual satchel itself. Thank you very much.
Is that good?
That's perfect.
You're done? All right.